Ladies and gentlemen, this op-ed is regarding the interview of John Amos that I just watched on DJ Vlad. And I have to say, DJ Vlad didn't do this interview, it was Lunel. And after listening to the interview, Lunel shouldn't be allowed to do any more interviews. She is lousy. She doesn't let the guests finish their questions. She interjects too much. She doesn't do her research or her homework. And the whole clip that I've seen was just very cringeworthy. There were some places where John Amos was very uncomfortable. But as the interview progressed, he started to get more comfortable and more relaxed, and particularly regarding his feelings on Bill Cosby. Now, from my understanding, he said that him and Bill Cosby weren't close. Well, you know something, in a workplace environment situation, we're all not going to click with everybody that we work with. Some people are just going to be coworkers. And other instances, a coworker can end up being a friend. But I don't know why him and Bill Cosby didn't click after that. And I'm kind of surprised that Lunel, considering if she did her research, she didn't ask John Amos about when he worked with Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier on Let's Do It Again, where I forgot the name of the character he played, but she didn't ask him any of those questions. So I'm just like, DJ Vlad, you're gonna let this comedian do these interviews and yet she doesn't do any research? But I mean, as I think about it, this ain't surprising because you know something, on The View, when they would let people like Raven Simone on and other people that aren't quote unquote journalists, none of them did their research either. They were just a bunch of talking bobbleheads. And in some interviews that I seen them do, they just acted very clueless. So seeing DJ Vlad follow that trend, it's kind of par for the course. So now you guys are probably wondering, well, why did you call John Amos the Uncle Remus? Okay, I'm getting to that. Reason why I called John Amos Uncle Remus is because although he was very reluctant to really go in on the pill thing or the accusations, he still went along with it. And I get it now. I get it now. And in the previous clip when they were talking about good times and everything, I watched it a few times and I noticed one thing. He never mentioned Eric Monty, the creator of Good Times. And I understand that, you know, John Amos has since reconciled with Norman Lear, who pretty much hijacked Good Times away from Eric Monty and Michael Evans. Yes, there was actually a Michael Evans. He played the first Lionel on The Jeffersons. And you know, I mean, I understand they made up and all that, and you know, Norman Lear took that show really from them because they had mostly white writers, and the white writers weren't trying to listen to the black people that were on that show. So you had a case where the white writers were telling black people what the black experience is, which I think was very insulting and offensive. But the most insulting and offensive thing is John Amos didn't give no props to the person or to the people that created Good Times. That is just a big slap in the face. You gave all the praise to Norman Lear. And yeah, you know, John Amos appeared in that god awful Good Times Live special on ABC. Ah, geez, they should just take that footage and burn it. But yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, I once had respect for this guy, but not anymore. I mean, I'll continue to watch Good Times and everything, but I can no longer respect John Amos. So John Amos pretty much is the Uncle Remus to me. It seems that he's doing a lot of this tap dancing, um, brown nosing, so he could be in the good graces of Eddie Murphy and Norman Lear and whoever Big Cheese is running things at the moment. And it seems like Lunel was doing the same thing too, because I remember before when DJ Vlad asked Lunel about Bill Cosby, she was all like, "Oh well, you know, some money can buy anything, even 30 something lies." And now all of a sudden she changed her tune, like Charlemagne did when the first thing he was like the invisible news, but when all those supposed victims came out and everything, and them stories weren't really vetted, they just went along with the story instead of just doing their research and checking it out. And I'm like, these are the black folks that we have representing us in the media. These sellouts, these Aunt Jemimas, these Sambos, we got them representing us? Nah. I mean, Lunel, she a very funny person and whatnot, but I have to give Lunel the side eye too. It's just become clear that there's just certain black folks we're just gonna have to, you know, give a critical look to from now on. And I understand previously I was on the fence about not seeing whether I was gonna see Coming to America or not. I'm leaning towards not seeing Coming to America. I'm sorry. I mean, if this is how you guys are, and I understand, if this is how you guys gonna like treat our elders who paved the way for you to do what you do, then I really don't want anything to do with you. In fact, I really don't want to be anywhere near you. So to me, John Amos, he's Uncle Remus. For those of you that are millennials, Uncle Remus was a character in a Disney film called Song of the South. Google it. And Lunel, she to me is Aunt Jemima. Yeah, she is. She Aunt Jemima. You know, you put a handkerchief on her head and put some syrup right in front of her. She beat Aunt Jemima right there. So I can't trust any one of them. I swear, none of these cats have any integrity at all. They probably don't even know what the definition of it is. In fact, I bet you Lunel ain't gonna ask John Amos any questions about any of the white folks that are accused of stuff that Cosby was accused of. And I understand. I know that there's just gonna be some pushback in the comment section. Well, push away, but do it respectful, because the minute you get out of line or out of pocket, I'm blocking and I'm deleting your comment. Fair warning. So anyway, that is my op-ed on John Amos is Uncle Remus. Subtitled, Negroes Have No Integrity. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. One love.